What's up, guys? Mikey's back. All right, I'm gonna go review. I thought this was a great one. I thought this is a great one on the book as well. As you can see, some nice consolidations on 150 and made new highs to 265, even a little bit higher, 268s. Um, I'll break down the book, guys. This was one that ran on Friday. Real quick before I do that, ran on Friday. Halted so many times, up and down, and then finally the halt kind of pretty much stopped and pulled back, consolidated. And then we had a day two move out of this. Really didn't make new highs, but as you can see, this opened up, popped up, and then consolidated, and then it didn't really break down. All right, I'm really big on marking out some zones. Okay, this particular one right here, I drew this zone out because this is where it dumped. Right, failed, and then it tried to retrace, and then it made new highs, and then it pulled back and it consolidated, right? This was the area that got me really interested right here. Okay, why did it get me interested? I'll break down the book. All right, this was an area that it started to consolidate where I showed you on the candlestick chart. Okay, I marked these circles because these were areas where you'd start to see a lack of selling. Right here, 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 over here. Okay, break this down a little bit wider for you guys. And then again right here. All right, these pullbacks were pullbacks to previous areas of interest. All right, this was an area where they did some controlled walk down. Actually, I want to show you some more controlled walk downs too, up here. But these are areas where they pulled the offers and then they start to break through. They throw a little bidder up here to catch us, and then they pull this back to a previous area of interest. Okay, either to try to make it look weak or to try to trap some shorts. Okay, either or, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. What's more important is that you know keep utilizing the book and to see areas of interest. Look for a lack of selling. Okay, this is what really keeps me in trades. This is what gets me interested. And here goes some examples of controlled walk downs right here. All right. Controlled walk down is they throw an offer, they pull it, they throw an offer, they pull it, they throw an offer, and then they pull it. Okay. Now, when this thing started to break down, again, I see some absorption going on right here, right? Because there's not a lot of liquidity on the book, but then there's 30,000 shares going through and 15,000 shares going through here. A little bit of buying, a little bit of selling. For the most part, you can see with the total volume that it was a lot more selling than buying. All right. After a seller gets exhausted right here, there is a lack of selling going on right here. Same thing over here too. See some sellers come in and then a lack of selling, small sells right here. Um, Again, more absorption right here. You can see sellers are in control, and then there's no more follow through. And there's a lot of videos where I show where there would be like offers following this down, and that wasn't the case. They were pulling the offers again. So this is more examples of controlled walk down. And then this is going to be another area right here of a lack of selling. All right, lack of selling, nice consolidation. It pulls back again, previous area of interest. All right, and then again you're going to see when you actually zoom into this. All right, there's a lack of selling again. I'm going to put this. This one was really good because it had so many examples of just a lack of selling on the best bid. All right, and you can see plenty of examples of absorption where there is bidders over here. But then if you looked at this right here, right, as you slide this through, you're going to see that there wasn't that many bids right here. But then when you see something like this with 20K on it, it's just another example of someone absorbing this on the other end. All right, and then you start to see this thing take off. Okay, here goes a great example of a book flip right here. Okay, mark this out right now just so you guys can see it. Book flip right here. Okay, as you can see right here at 225, you see some offers right here. They chew through them, and then they throw up a bidder right here after that to catch these guys. And now you're going to start seeing some spoof bids over here. This is a pullback where a bidder steps in and absorbs this seller. You're going to see this another flag of sideways consolidation above 230s with some good support on the book. Okay. After that, on the book, there's really not that many offers, and then you're going to see this big liquid offer right here. All right, it's very important to see. All right, then you're going to start seeing how this, okay, empty space. Super important to be aware of empty space. Okay, empty space. Why do I say empty space? Empty space, right? What goes up can come down. All right, if there's no true bid support on this one, as soon as sellers start to get into control, or anybody who went long and started to take some profits up into here and then maybe try to hold and they see this breaking down so they bail anyways, um, that's going to create some more selling pressure. And without a lot of liquidity on the book, things are going to start pulling back pretty quick. All right. Um, and as you can see, again, empty space right here. Very important. Cool. All right. More empty space after with some bidders right here, but you kind of see if you zoom in. All right. These guys were removing the liquidity on the book. Okay. Here and here. Very important to understand and watch and see. Um, Nice control right here. I call this, again, I like to call this the sandwich. All right, this is a small time frame, and it's only a minute. It's really not that long, a minute, maybe a minute and 15 seconds, where they control price action for a little bit. And then you can see this thing go ahead and take another leg down. You see offers come in, right? An offer spoof comes in, they pull it, whether it's algo or market makers, you know, things like that. Now you're going to see this thing come all the way back down, okay? Really wanted to just go over the front side. I wanted to explain some of a lack of selling on this one. Again, this one, to me, this one just halted so many times, and I'm not familiar with trying to draw out tons of zones on these, right? So I made sure I played the intraday zone that I thought that stuck out to me, and then I found an area on the book that stood out even more where there's a lack of selling, and as this thing starts to rip and pull back, pulls back to previous areas of interest, you can see controlled walkdowns on this. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's View. I thought this was a great trader today, based off the book map. Um, Much love, guys. Peace out, Mikey.